Right, we are back for 2 out of 31. Thanks y'all for sending love and support for the first video of this 31-day challenge. Again, I created a playlist on YouTube, so not only is the song in the playlist, but I'm also going to put the video in the playlist as well. So please enjoy this series. Feel free to comment, give suggestions, all the things. Share, like, subscribe, Okay. So today's bop, Jahraymecofasola by Jill Scott. This song, when I sing it, I feel like I'm in prayer. When I sing it, I feel like I'm in ritual. Like I am offering my voice. Like it's just so I'm gonna read the lyrics, and then I'm also gonna read a snippet of an interview and what she said in the interview. Okay, the lyrics. I would climb inside a red balloon floating towards the noon for you. I would fly across the midnight sky, the stars and the moon for you too. And on that flight, I devise a new way to say how much I love you. Tippy-ta, side-te, I'm still working on it, baby. Please forgive me. I think I'd try. How about Jahraymecofasola? Then that repeats 3 times. On my way, I realized I didn't have a gift for you. So I racked my mind on what it is now that I'm supposed to do. Then it hit me, I guess the love in the air hugged rain before it falls down. Put infinity into a melody and see how it sounds. Sounds like Jahraymecofasola. Then that repeats twice. Almost there now, just a million miles to go, and still I can contain how you make me glow. Oh, you make me glow. People look up at me and ooh, they think that I'm a star. But it's all because the love you give to me, it made me who I are. And it sounds like Jahraymecofasola, and that repeats. Now, in an interview with Moriba Cummings, Jill Scott speaks about this song. She says, this is from an interview from 2015. Quote, Jahraymecofasola is one of my favorites because of how it came about and how simply beautiful it is. End quote. She said, quote, my hand and my pen were moving before I was, and when I opened my eyes, it said Jahraymecofasola. And I was like, I heard the music and I was writing and freestyling the whole thing, and I was just like, what's another way to say I love you? And I closed my eyes and I waited and my pen was moving. End quote. Her seamless explanation of the song's meaning is what made this an inexplicably unreal moment that can never be duplicated. Quote, Jah is God, Ray is king in Spanish, and a ray of light. Me is to me, ko means with, fa is the 4th note on the diatonic scale. I tend to sing right in there. So means to such an extent, la means to exalt. End quote. She explained. Quote, so basically it means God is king to me with the 4th note of the diatonic scale to such an extent that I exalt. I love when the spirit is moved. Whether I understand it or not, I said, I'ma leave it right there because that was not me. End quote. Reading that just now made me think about this video I love from Doechii. It's an old video on YouTube, and Doechii basically says how they want people to experience an encounter with the music they make. It's such a good video. But that's how I feel about this song. It feels like, you ever look at art and it almost looks like you're looking at the painting in process. Like you can almost see what the artist, what their frame of mind was, what their where they were, how they were feeling, what were they thinking could go next, and even before and in the middle and after. And that's how I feel about this song. Like it feels like I'm in process with Jill Scott. Like I'm also experiencing this birth. I'm also experiencing this uncovering of a word, of a feeling, of an expression. So I'll go through the lyrics. So I would climb inside a red balloon. I need to watch, I'm sure there's one out there. I need to watch a deep dive on why red balloon is such a symbolic thing across media types, like, or across songs. I'm sure it's out there. I would climb inside a red balloon, floating towards the noon for you. I would fly across the midnight sky, the stars and the moon for you too. And on that flight, I devise a new way to say how much I love you. Tippy ta, sarate. I'm still working on it, baby. Please forgive me. I think I'd try. How about Jahraymecofasola? It's such a visual. It's such a visual experience. And it to me, it's like the journey. It's the journey, right? It's like, but there's also this pursuit. There's like a storybook nature to it, right? Like the wonder of, and when I say child, I want childlike to equate to adventure, curiosity, wonder, awe. And that's how this part feels like. And when I hear this song, for me it's towards my spiritual team, towards the creator of my understanding. And it's like, out of all of these beautiful things around me, out of all the access that I have and all of the wonder that I get to experience, like, you want me to explore these things and to just to say a little bit, just to try to mimic the love that I receive, you know? It's such a good concept to think of another way to say I love you. I'm really getting into this idea of how, you know, speaking one language, right? Like, there are so many ways to think about the world, to express things that may not exist in the language that you speak. It doesn't exist in the language that I speak. So I just love the idea of, like, yeah, I love you, but like, what's another way to show gratitude for all that you've done for me? And this, like, kind of going through it, like, does that work? Does that work? Does that work? You know, there's a exploration. There's a safety in building that relationship and understanding what works. On my way, I realized I didn't have a gift for you, so I racked my mind on what it is now that I'm supposed to do. Then it hit me, I guess the love in the air hugged rain before it falls down. Put infinity into a melody and see how it sounds. Sounds like Jahraymecofasola. Put infinity into a melody and see how it sounds. So the love that I want to give, love as an entity, exists everywhere. It exists in fair weather and it exists in rain. So putting infinity amount of love into a melody and see how it sounds. Like, I want to honor you so much. I'm just going to give my all. And I'm going to use what I know about nature and about the world around me. I'm going to try to mirror that same amount of love, that same amount of offering and of grace and of forgiveness and of kindness to you, and see how you receive it. Almost there now, just a million miles to go, and still I can't contain how you make me glow. Oh, you make me glow. People look up at me and ooh, they think I'm a star. They think that I'm a star, but it's all because the love you give to me, it makes me who I are. And it sounds like Jahraymecofasola. So yeah, it's like, okay, so I'm gonna try to love you. I'm gonna try to make this, reciprocal in some way, right? I'm gonna try to show you that I appreciate all that you're doing for me. And it's a journey. It's a journey. How can the love that I give to that which I believe loves me infinitely as a human, how could it even match or equate, right? And I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep falling and failing, and I'm going to keep doing better, and I'm going to keep discovering things and learning. And I love just a million miles to go. I love that almost there now, just a million miles to go. I felt like I was telling a friend the other day that I never really understood the saying, cup half full. Like, are you looking at it as a cup half full or a cup half empty? But this idea of like this optimism that can come out of knowing that I'm limited in what I can do, but that I'm still doing something, that I'm still moving towards very much something, So just a million miles to go, and I'm almost there. Because look at the million miles I just came from. Look at the million miles I just came from. And still, I feel like she says I can't contain, but I can contain how you make me glow. Yeah. Growing up, I was always seen as like this happy-go-lucky person. And on one hand, sure. But on another hand, it was a lot more complicated as to why I presented that way. So I have gratitude when I can allow myself to just be, to just exist however I'm feeling in the moment, and to be vulnerable in that way, really. And I love when the spirit is moved, whether I understand it or not. I said I'm gonna leave it right there because that was not me. I could try to break this down all I want, but it really feels like not even I could understand it, because it's not for me. It's for me to honor that which loves me the most, that which cares for me the most, So yeah, I think I'm gonna sift through this, see what makes sense. My spiritual practice has to be so individual to me. So if this is something you relate to, I hope that you're enjoying your journey of defining your spiritual practice and your spiritual belief system.